Michigan this afternoon at the place they call the Woodshed, on the banks of the Red Cedar, home to the Michigan State Spartans, where they are ready to start another campaign. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Groupers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons.
Turning it on! He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there, they can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins, guys, you start to really like the offense.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick him deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Groupers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Got a 1st down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Groupers are flying down the field. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defense. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates
a shot toward the end zone. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice.
Pocket breaking down.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle. It's Parrish. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. They punted away on fourth down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. To the air on first down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. starts this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, continues to fight for yards. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Spartans in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They get to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Pressure coming. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. to the ground with the back. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The groupers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Kick is in the air. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. Gets it out fast. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The groupers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Now the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got a chance.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The RPO, it's complete. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs, guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? They're going to run it. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. He'll start this drive firing. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the tight end in motion, trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Sheffield. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The groupers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the grab. Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give is to Williams. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. They're trailing by 13 to...
There he goes! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
First down for the offense.
Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Power football with the run. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unleashes one. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The groupers decide to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Catch open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. On the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They're going to run it to the right. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's a first down.
They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Wicks. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Groupers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Bringing the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give and tick, 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 tick. It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Handoff from the gun. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's in open space downfield. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Quick spin on the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Stands in and takes the hit. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.